Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the next session of Star Wars Galaxy on Fire. This is, I think, my third session running this game. So Miguel, Sharon, Katie, and Jared, welcome for the next exciting, death-defying chapter in your character's possibly very short existence.
Maybe not death-defying, yeah. Maybe just
Well, that's going to be all up in your hands. Um, so for a really, really quick recap, very top line, I'm sorry, you, you were given a mission to go to the black hole sector to try and locate and understand what's behind the disappearances of several ships over the last, a few years. You have arrived. It's a sector that is undergoing a massive change because the sun is now dying and it's having collateral effects on all the planets in the system. But further to that, you've also found something interesting on a little place called Plunder Moon. You've landed your ship there after taking some damage as you nearly face planted into, a piece of destroyed ship. You've landed there and you've noticed there's a massive temple on the site. There's also a pirate base on the site, and you and your infinite wisdom decided, we'll just rock up the front door and knock. And if I remember correctly, you've landed the Nightfall. The ramp has come down. You lot have trooped out and found the dirty dozen. No, I won't. Half a dirty dozen pirates standing in front of you with their weapons and going, hi.
the more the merrier.
Wonderful. Oh, we have found you. Just the people we were looking for.
One of the pirates, and Itoki, looks at you with a bemused expression on his face. He's got this massive blaster rifle. It's down by his side. He's not pointing it at you, but it's a few muscle twitches away from it being lifted up. And you were looking for us?
Of course, darlings. We have a business proposition for you.
Really? Is it better than the archaeologist up above?
Oh, much more profitable, I'm sure.
What can archaeologists give you?
That's none of your concern, little one. And he sits there for a second and he looks over his shoulders to his other motley assortment of pirates, and there's 6 of them. So there's a Rodanian, Nemenodian. There's just an unsavory motley crew. None of them are looking particularly friendly, but they're not shooting at you. That's always a good start.
Oh,
You got a proposition, eh?
I think we do. Could we at least go perhaps sit down and discuss this in a more civilized manner?
Sure. Why not? That even as he says that, you kind of feel the ground underneath your feet tremor. And he kind of looks over his shoulder and you can hear the clattering of rocks falling on stone. There's another one. These are getting worse by the day. Come with me, at least this way. If that temple goes down, it's not going to crush us. And he escorts you not into the temple itself, but to one of the outhouses or outbuildings where that old Imperial base used to be. So He doesn't trust you. That much is very obvious. He's not lowering his guard. And as he escorts you through, the other 5 pirates kind of filter around you in a loose ring. And none of them are letting their guards down either. But they're not shooting. And they're escorting you through. So they take you up to the Imperial base. The door, they bring you through the door, and yeah, it's Imperial architecture. It's those dark grey corridors. It's a lot of metal and grates, and you walk down a few corridors, and eventually he brings you to almost a vaguely resembles an old lab. Like it's got a few benches around the peripheral of the building. There's some seats around it, and there's a central table, and it's like, grab a seat. And I'll go get someone who probably would want to listen to your proposition.
Very well then.
So we're left on our own there, is that right? Or
No, got nope.
Oh, they can't be that stupid.
You're that stupid, you don't last long.
do we speak any languages that are unique to us? I don't know. Don't think we do we?
Do you?
Not that I know of.
They're all speaking Galactic Common, so
Yeah.
and
Can we
that
switch over to Wookiee and have a chat or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone of you read Twi'lek Leku signal? No?
No.
Oh, you're doing
Twitch.
things.
No. But you're left alone. The other pirates are just hanging by the door. We've got 2 inside the door, 2 on the other side of the door. So you've got some semblance of privacy. And yeah, you just sit there and stew. 5 minutes goes past. 10 minutes goes past. 15 minutes goes past.
How many guards with us in the room? Sorry, 5, was it?
6 brought you in. 2 have left to go find someone, perhaps, or plan your death. I don't know. 2 inside the room and 2 just on the other side of the doorway. So essentially there's 4 with eyeballs on you. Anyway, are you planning?
Could offer some form of refreshment? Said loudly and directly at someone.
The weak way guard looks at you and smokes. And he kind of fingers his art rifle a little bit. Like, don't push your luck. You're not friends here. That's kind of what he's conveying to you. You're not friends.
I'm very nice.
Yes, you are. So not too long after that, you do hear footsteps, and it's more than one person. So sure enough, the other door comes open, and the Itoki comes through, followed by an older gentleman. Believe it or not, another Itoki. And he looks, he's definitely older. Like would be our equivalent of in their 60s, 70s. He's weathered, he's lean, he's got a scar that runs down the side of his face. He's also got a blaster strapped to his thigh. And he walks in to the room, and he walks around the table slightly. So he kind of he's surveying you all, and he's feels really comfortable here. He's not scared of you. Probably should be, but he's not scared of you. You've not done anything yet. And he looks at you, Vazia, and he goes, "So Keshak here tells me you have a proposition."
We do. We have, I guess you could call it a business proposition, or more information. One moment. She's going to keep her hands away from a blaster, but reach into her pocket and pull out an Ethereum shard. Do you have you seen one of these before? She'll hand it over.
Yeah, he'll snatch it out of the air and step back. He looks at it in his hand. He weighs it, holds it up to the light. Ethereum. Yeah, where would a person like you get this stuff?
See. Now, we were hired by a mutual friend to seek someone who had gone missing. We found them. Alas, they were deceased. But what we do have is the nav data and the location of a very, very large cache.
And just as you say that, Earth shakes again, and everyone just with a very casual hand, they just reach out and stabilize themselves because this one was a bit more violent. He goes, "Yeah, interesting you mentioned that. We're in need of a new location. This thing ain't gonna last much longer."
It does appear that this would be mutually beneficial. Now, the reason we are bringing it to you is our experience was less than satisfactory. But with more weapons and a larger company, I assume it might go somewhat smoother.
So what you're offering me is to help me do my job better.
Well,
And this
I'm off-
amuses you.
Absolutely.
Good, it amuses me too.
offering you data for which I have no use.
Really? See, that is of concern to me. Why would you give this up?
Oh, it's not free, darling.
Go on. You do realize you are amongst the Magar pirates, correct?
Mhm. Yes, but we have something a benefit to you. An almost unlimited supply of Ethereum if you have the coordinates and the information to take it. And in return, we find ourselves back in the favor of the New Republic, which for us comes with its own benefits.
So you're trying to sell this as a win-win.
Yeah, well, we're not going back to the Umbral Desolation. That place sucked.
Heard of the Umbral Desolation. Hard space, isn't it?
If you do not have the nav data, which, as I said, we do.
You know what this place is, right?
This place really doesn't concern me, other than
Yeah.
that we have been.
The ascent of the galaxy, an accident waiting to happen. Who cares, man? Everything here is irrelevant. We're just stuck in the backwater end of town.
Well, this is a backwater. You're right. That's the whole point of it. It's a place where we can lie low, recover, sort our ships before we go back to the main boats.
But the problem is that the New Republic has noticed a rather large amount of ships going missing. They have sent us to investigate. Now, we don't actually care what we report to them, as long as we report something. I am quite happy to tell them that all these ships that have disappeared have
An accident.
had an unfortunate run-in with the black hole.
Oh, that's glorious. Accidents, yes, accidents happen. Oh, this is a interesting little conundrum you've placed at my feet.
What we need is to return ourselves to favor. And in doing so, we might be able to do you a favor.
What's to stop me killing you, taking the shards and your nav data?
Good luck finding the nav data.
Oh, I'm sure it's in that ship. We're
You
really
would
good at
think.
breaking things up.
Yeah, I don't see you with the IQ to putting them back together.
Oh, darling, it's not me putting it back together.
I didn't
It's
say it was
Miss
you.
Hmm.
Look, if you had half a brain, you wouldn't be hiding in the midst of a very trafficked lane by Imperials, New Republic, and other forces that you all seem to think that they're free for all. They're not. They're actually kind of smart, contrary to the ones that are hiding here. Now, oh yes, you got the blaster train and it's so scary. You're not the first suckers that have done that. Try your luck. Might go on top, might not. Either way, people listen to you. They know that there are pirates trafficking this lane. It's pretty easy. We're a dagger shape, so it's pretty easy to figure out in which parsec we fell out of from the radar. So whichever way you go, your game is up. The options that you seem to think that you have, you don't have it. You're just deluding yourself in thinking that you're somebody. You're not. Dude. Now, yes, sucks that, you're on the trip of power and you need to make an example in front of the people. That's great. Not of our problem. What we have here is a very real scenario. We have something that could be of service to you. You can do something for us. Quid pro quo. You're not interested? That's fine. Pull out the blasters. Let's see who comes out on top.
He turns around and walks away. He leaves the room. And as he does so,
Force.
roll for it, buddy.
Should we roll for the destiny pool to start with?
Oh, I forgot about that. You're the one reminding people. Yes, let's do that. This time I won't roll. I don't think I need to. Or maybe I will. Oh, I definitely wish. Damn it. It's too much light here. It's ill. Come on, Katie. There we go.
On a picking.
Yep.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, 3 and 3.
Oh,
We are
Well, even-
balanced.
the balance. Who's the chosen one then?
All right. So you want to play with some force? Give me a roll. I was going to get him to pour you some wine, but yeah, you know.
3 4s. Why not? Nice. And yeah, let's go.
Oof.
And I've not been nice about it.
You're going to use your dark sides.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you, well, take one strain, whatever. You grab him with the force, and what are you going to do with him?
I'm pulling towards me.
Towards you.
Yep.
Okay.
He's at this point in time, as you turn around, imagine that somebody pulls you in a street brawl from behind and you lose your footing
Mhm.
and you're just dragging ass front backwards way
Mm-hmm.
straight towards the direction where we are.
Yeah.
And in the same token, I am pulling a lightsaber and ready to impale him.
Oh.
So I believe that we have entered hostile negotiations.
We have indeed. All right.
And they were not expecting that. So I guess the rest of you get a shot.
I'm going to have to do this manually because I can't set up Foundry to do this properly. So let's roll initiative. So given this wasn't a planned action, and you can't tell me that it is, please roll your vigilance. I will need to do likewise.
Big one. Maybe going first.
Okay, I'm going to roll mine. Stand by. So, Fuzzy got 2 and 1. So got 1 and 6. Mary got 1 and
1.
6. And Gadriel got 3 and 0. Okay, and me, I'm going to very quickly roll because they are two, 1 and 1, 3, and 1 for my main dude. And he is 1 and 3. So the way we're going to go is Gadriel goes, wow,
Well, we choose our own order, don't we?
Yeah,
So
we
we
choose
just
our
have
own
slots.
order.
So,
So hang
but
on.
obviously Gadriel's going first.
You,
'cause you've
you
taken
define
initiative.
we define
Yes.
the order of the slots and we negotiate amongst ourselves. Who goes
Correct.
Yep.
So first one is Gadriel. Just PC. PC, and say came next, then became my NPC, and then goes to Vazia. No, actually, so PC, then it becomes Rinsei. So the next PC, then my NPCs, then Mary, another PC, and then okay. So PC, 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 PC. So who wants to go first amongst you lot?
Well, it probably makes sense for Gadriel to go first, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Second.
Doesn't
I
matter.
mean, yeah.
It
Well,
is a
let's see what Gadriel does. Yeah, and then we can.
This is a
we can just
flowing
float around.
movement, so you don't have to set them when you start a round.
Yeah, that's right.
And it doesn't keep like that.
No, I know it changes every round, but usually you do set
Well,
it.
let's see what Gadriel does, and then we'll decide who goes next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are dragging.
When I'm saying that I'm dragging, is this guy is flying.
Yeah.
Very hard because hold on. That's one of the skills that I have at a high talent. Sees how much is it? Have a strength of 4 in move.
Jeez.
Close.
Who did you kill to get that?
Oh, I just been buying force powers and training.
Is that what you've been doing?
That's what happens when you have a holocron? Everything costs less.
Damn. Shame mine doesn't work very well. Okay. So what's your action?
Oh, he's going to get impaled.
He's going to get impaled. That's your action. All right. Well, give me an
It's
attack.
going to
Roll it for me. Lightsaber attack.
Yep.
In terms of difficulty, I'm going to give you a 1 because he's literally got no ability to protect himself or defend himself.
All right.
And is coming at you. It's not exactly hard to hit that pinata.
Yep. Boom.
What did you roll?
3
Rolled
successes,
rather
2
well.
advantages.
3 successes, 2 advantages. So your damage for lightsaber?
Well done. All that thought.
Oh.
So, lightsaber, how many advantages? 2. So, a lightsaber has breach 1, sunder 1, and vicious 2. So I think everything goes activated. And the damage is 10. So 10 base plus, and the crit is 1. You know that vicious 2 is plus 20 to a crit.
Okay, so the bite saber cleaves him in half. So that lightsaber just goes through him like hot knife through butter, really, and the 2 separate pieces of him just fly past you and land against the wall with a bloody thud, and then as it falls to the ground and splat.
I don't think there's much blood with lightsaber.
No, it's just like
Nice and
Cauterized.
cauterized.
And there's this
No, no.
moment of silence, just stillness, as everyone just takes a second to pass what just happened. And then
Well,
Katie. Or who's
well,
next?
no, I think jumping into that, I think probably Dr. Mary, despite appearances, is kind of always ready for violence and was ready
Yeah.
for violence in this situation.
Yes.
Who would be the kind of next biggest threat in the room? Or are they sort of similar?
Oh, probably the Itoki that was standing next to Morgantus, the guy that Gabriel
Okay.
just
So
killed.
he's sort of on the other side of the table and the other side of the room, hey? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. All right. Well, Dr. Murray's just going to basically leap over the table and strike this guy, or try to strike this guy.
You're going to try and strike Kashak?
Kashak. That's the name of the
Itoki.
turkey. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm keeping track of all the names. Yes. Yep. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
So this guy, yes, is in shock. B, when he sees you coming over that table towards him, he's gonna start kicking in, like reflexes are reflexes.
Yep.
So I'm gonna say 3 difficulties. He's no slouch when it comes to
So with difficulty, it should be standardized for melee attack. So it's 2 purple unless
Yeah.
there's some other. But if he's got adversary, it might be upgraded to a red, for example, or.
No, I'm going to say still a little bit taken aback by
Yeah.
what's happened. So he's not
Okay.
fully committed. So 2 purple then.
And does he have any defense, like static defense, that would give him a black die on his melee defense?
I will tell you in a second. No, he's got no defense.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how this goes.
Wasn't
probably-
quite expecting prey that bit him back. Holy shit.
2 successes and 5 advantages. Okay.
Yep. That's it.
That's good. So it's gonna do, what is it? So 8, but it's gonna add my medicine ranks as well with my what is it called? Anatomy lessons. So it is 10 points directly to his strain, ignoring soak. As I said, I like just hit him in a pressure point right in the neck. And then I'm also going to do a crit as well. So we'll roll for that and see what we get, because I can also change the result with one of my abilities as well.
Go.
Ooh, so that's an 8. What does an 8 come out as by default? It is slowed down. They can only act during the last allied initiative slot this turn. But we'll change that, I think, because that's not particularly exciting.
How much damage did you cause?
So it's
Strain
10 damage to strain, ignoring soak. So does he get
That's
knocked
fine.
out immediately? Does he? Or yeah, okay. So I won't bother spinning to change the result then. All right,
No.
so I take him down. He's not dead, although he's obviously I can take him out later with a scalpel if I need to.
Physician, heal myself.
And I sort of turn and look, meaning sort of gesturing with my hand, like come at me to the next one kind of thing.
So what did you like? Literally leap over the table,
Leap over, and it's just
punch
almost
him in
just
the
like
throat?
a chop in the throat, and he goes down. Yeah, like kind
like
of
a
clutching
sack
his
of
throat.
potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this, puppies. Right, my turn. So the weak way who was giving you a little bit of a stick, Sharon, before, has already lifted up his gun. He's lifted it up as all this started going down, and he just fires rather blindly into the room. It doesn't care who he hits, because anyone who's still upright is the enemy. So, how do I randomize
So
this?
is he firing on? If he's firing on auto, you can just increase his difficulty by 1 purple, and then he can sort of hit multiple targets if you want to.
That sounds like
But
a
if-
plan to me.
Oh.
So
Can
he
you
sort of
put-
gets 1 hit, and then if he gets 2, each 2 advantage can be an additional target hit.
But if
he's
he has a
spraying.
disadvantage, does he hit the other the other pirates? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, like despairs can be spent that way. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So, can I, because I have dodge, and I'm assuming he is targeting me as he is targeting the entire room.
You're his friend.
So I'm going to take a strain to increase his difficulty by 1. I'm going to dodge.
Increasing his difficulty by 1. Why would you do that to me?
So if he's on auto, the default it'll be 1 purple by default if it's short range,
Yes.
and then so it'd be now 3 purple with the auto full auto plus the
Thank you.
dodge. Yep. Actually, I feel like we should flip a light side point and make it 1 red, 2 purple as well. You know, just to give the chance of him killing one of his
Yeah.
own guys. I want
Oh
to see
no, we
that.
don't have any. We only have one light side.
Who cares?
Who cares? Let's go. Let's see what happens. So yes, the Weequay goes nuts. He just hates the room in laser fire.
Fails
And
badly.
he fails miserably.
Whoa! Yes, he's so shaken and he just like, holy crap!
Did he
He's
shoot
just-
himself?
No, but he's fired above your heads. And the lights above you just explode in a shower of sparks, and the room darkens as the light kind of cuts out. It's not pitch, but it's halfway there.
Oh.
You're welcome. All right. Which of you two is next?
You don't mind? Vazir will
Okay.
use his wild aiming and her dodge movement to get close to him and then flick her wrist. You see a blade come out and she's going to go for the kidney.
Whoa!
Are we Assassin's Creeding this person?
We are Assassin's Creeding this person.
We finally get to see what Vazir has up her sleeve all this time. Now we just need to know what's in that ship of hers. All right, roll me.
I mean, to be fair, we've seen what's up the sleeve so many times because the jacket's been destroyed so many times.
True.
Um,
You speak the truth, Jared.
Really against 2 purples.
2 purples.
Yeah, 1
succeeded.
success, 1 threat.
1 threat. Okay, that's cool. So, do you jump over the table towards, like, how do you get to him?
I think when he's like
Doing the spray and pray?
doing the spray and she dodges, she'll just kind of like slide across and to next to him and then
stick him?
and stick him.
That's fine. So the threat is basically you've gone and stuck him. He's gone and with the firearms to swat at you. He hasn't hurt you, but he's thrown you off balance in that movement. So you'll be carrying a setback to your next
Mhm.
dice roll.
But he takes 3 damage.
He ain't dead. But that's okay.
No, but ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch.
Okay. So I've got 2 people that go up next. So you have got an Aqualish who also lifts up his blaster. He's not going to go for you, Vazir, because you are on the ground by his colleague. So you're partially obscured. I don't think he's going to go for you, Gadriel, because holy shit, you're a lightsaber user. Let's not mess with that. Mary. Yeah, Mary, you're it.
Yep, fair enough. So I've got 1 point of range defense, so it'll be by default it'll be 1 purple, 1 black.
Okay. 1 purple, 1 black. And 2 of those. No, 1 and 1 of those. All right, let's see how he goes with his blaster pistol.
Yep.
1
That'll do it.
success.
That'll do it. Yep.
So 7 points of damage.
Yep. So minus soak.
Minus your
2.
soak.
Yep.
Very good. So that's the Aqualish. So following the Aqualish, there's a Kashiri. Yep, and the Kashiri does likewise. So Runsei, your turn, my dear.
Mm.
What?
Okay.
Did you think you would escape detection? If I stay really, really still, they'll never see me. They won't know I'm here. Still. This is them shooting at you.
Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna duck and roll.
Well, we'll see what the dice say, shall we?
All right.
Okay.
Oh, no.
My dice curse strikes again. So I failed that roll, but I gained an advantage. So what were you going to do?
I was gonna manipulate his mind so he starts shooting his friends. Taking
Okay.
it.
So what you can do, since you're next anyway, I will get you to roll your mental voodoo and give yourself a boost dice.
Okay.
So you could also, he got an advantage. You could use a black on that dice, on that roll if you like.
Oh, sorry. Yep,
Advantage
you're right.
them. Yep.
It's the other way around. It's the one black.
So a black, use it. So what do I roll?
So your mental voodoo dice roll, whatever that is,
Discipline.
plus a black.
Okay. Oh no, failed, but 3 advantages.
How do you think we can use those advantages?
Well, he won't hit and then hit them, cause any lasting damage, but enough to put them off guard.
All right.
Maybe damage their.
I mean, the other thing we could do is you could like mechanically, you could use that to like give a boost to the next person to hit him,
Yeah.
or you could
Oh yeah.
Or
Well,
recover
okay.
strain.
Strain.
or
whatever.
recover strain if you need to. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Can I give an advantage to Gadriel? You're next, right, Gadriel? Yeah.
Perhaps because this
Or
is
the
now
next player, you shuffle it around. But yeah.
yeah, this is
Alright.
now the next round. So yes, it's a PC that goes next, whoever that may be.
Hmm.
You guys can decide.
All right. Next person.
I mean, I'm quite keen to get that Aqualish back for shooting at me. So
I
can
was
jump
going to
in
say,
and
pull out
Okay.
that
leap over to
scalpel.
there.
Go for it.
Yeah, okay. So Dr. Murray sort of like just basically turns and sort of like no at the Aqualish and then leaps over and again like comes in to, smack
Ego
him down
chop.
right in the chest. Maybe just like right in the solar plexus, kind of like punch. Let's see how it goes. So again, is it just standard, like 2 purple, they don't have any defense?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends what you're targeting.
So I'm just going
Because
to just right in the chest, so just like a standard attack. So if he's got armor on it, it'd have a
they don't really have armor. This is their home
okay.
base. They're not
Yeah,
geared
alright,
up for
alright.
battle. Yeah,
Okay, go for it then.
they were geared up for some blow-ins.
Yeah, that's
Whippersnappers.
right. All right, so
This guy's toast.
he's definitely toast.
Whoa!
So
So
that's another 10
just-
strain damage bypassing soak, but also with a triumph, so it's a crit as well.
yeah, just for our podcasters, that was 1 success, 2 advantage, and 1 triumph. The word brown bread comes to mind.
Does he die without the crit? Like, do I need the crit or go down without the crit?
You should triumph, but you can
Yeah.
use
So,
your triumph
because I was
to
going to say
turn
I
it-
might use the triumph to actually, sort of like intimidate, another one of the next target, basically for somebody else. So passing on an upgrade to their dice, so you can have an upgrade from green to yellow for whoever goes next, and then the 2 advantages as well.
Tell you what, you do that. You punch this poor Aqualish in the chest. The
I
thing
mean,
is,
look at him. I don't feel sorry for him. Look at his face. Like also he shot me, so
you
whatever.
punched him so hard, you kill him. That's pretty
Well,
goddamn
it's actually
terrifying.
non-lethal damage, so he actually is. I can bring him back later with some smelling salts, but he's down.
I was going to say you can use your triumph. That's where you can use your
I can.
triumph. It
I'm going to
kills him
question
outright.
them under great duress later on, so don't worry. I
Oh,
won't
right.
fuck
We
him
don't want
alive.
to do that. Sure. Sure. Okay. I'll leave him alive just for you. Okay. My guys are dropping faster than. Well, I'll think of some suitable analogy shortly. Who is next?
Many people is from the opposing forces are still in the room.
1, 2.
No,
Not in the room.
Or in
In
There's
combat.
two.
vicinity.
There's 2 still in play.
Okay.
Let's say
One is literally engaged with Vasia.
Yes, that's the weak way.
And who's the other one?
The other one's the Kashiri, who Runsei was gonna mess with.
Okay, well, I guess he's the one that gets it.
He gets it.
Yeah.
What's he getting? A pointed remark? A cutting slice of the
ooh, burn.
No.
sick burn.
Well, yeah. It's actually a cauterization, but who cares?
Semantics. All right, come on.
Oh,
Let's see you kill my Kashiri.
it's a
Who?
difficulty to blah 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 blah.
Thank God I didn't name. None of those characters had names then, except for one.
They were all red shirts. You knew it.
With you lot, everyone's a red shirt. 3 successes, 1 advantage.
Successes, one
sir.
advantage. So
How much is your lightsaber? Just straight?
10.
Done. See you later. Thank you for playing. Okay, so that's Gadriel. The weak way is next. And I'm going to spend a point as well, which would boost up to.
And, you know, because he is targeting me, I am going to take another strain to increase his difficulty.
Which.
So that makes it 2 reds.
2 red, 1 purple. Yep. Was it upgrade or increased difficulty?
It is upgrade the difficulty by
Oh, so it's
1.
2 red. Yeah, right. 2 red. 2 red, 1 black. Then, yeah.
Does my braining, but anyway. Failed.
Yeah, he fails to get away.
You failed, you miserable scum.
So yes, he does try to move, and all that happens is that your blade just digs in further into his abdomen, and it pokes out the other side. And as he struggles, your hand kind of goes with it, and you slice open, basically transversely across his abdomen. It's a mess. You're gonna have guts in your face in a second. Enjoy.
That's okay. Okay, so Valzia is going to stand up and flick her other wrist. So the other blade comes out.
Oh, what? You got 2?
Yeah.
I got 2.
Yeah. 1 each hand. Come on.
Put it at his throat and go, I would think about your next move very carefully, dear.
He just coughs up blood in your face. Because, you know, he's perforated.
We don't need him to question. We can question these others.
I agree. The responses that we're going to get from this one might be a bit lackluster.
And wet. This one, serial killers, a bunch of you. Fine. All are dead, bar 1.
Hey, they captured us. Come on.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. We showed them.
aha, we're really bad.
They could have accepted our deal nicely and
Yeah,
gone, yeah,
they
that's a
could've-
great
yeah.
plan. We appreciate it.
They had to threaten us.
They were about to get you some wine while he went to ponder things, but no, you had
half
to
an hour to
go.
do it. You don't take half an hour to get wine.
First rule of negotiation: keep them waiting. Wow.
That's a very dumb rule.
They obviously don't know about Gadriel's anger issues, so it should
Yeah.
No,
Let's get the data pads and get moving.
no one does.
be.
Okay, so you have got dead bodies on the ground, some intact, some
Yeah,
in
we've
pieces.
got
Well, there is actually one that is still,
Correct.
it's just passed out, not dead.
Yes.
Wait,
One-
so
one is
both of
unconscious.
mine have sort of non-lethal damage, so they can be brought back
yeah.
around as well and questioned.
Would it be worth
Next bit.
taking one of them as a hostage, or
Nah.
But they might, like, one of them might know things like door codes or what the hell is going on
Can
with
we
this
cut-
archaeological
can we-
site or those kinds of
Yeah.
things.
can we cut the hand off the boss? Because if he has if it's like a handprint, we're gonna need it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Are
Just
you
for
going
a
to pull his
souvenir.
eye out at the
Yeah.
same time, just in case
No.
it's his eye?
Wow.
Yeah.
Go for it, Ronsai. You do you.
Yeah. Okay.
Bunch of bloodthirsty.
If you want, just
I'm
put it
just
put it
thinking
on a
ahead.
rope and put it around your neck so you don't lose it.
Wear his head as a helmet.
It's a version of soap on a rope.
Suddenly going full murder hobo.
It took you all of 1 hour. I'm impressed.
Sorry.
Feel the tension of the last 3 weeks, like just what are we going to do with
It's
this
exploded.
situation?
Tell you what, it's exploded well and truly.
We're just trying to boost our reputation.
Yeah, come watch us at Wandering Tales, where we are professional murder hobos and destroy people with the most gruesome ways we can.
My
Comment
plan
on
was to lie our way out of it. I
Yeah, but
forgot
it's-
about our.
It's also Star Wars. You have to hack off a head.
Yeah.
The rules.
Oh my god. I thought I was a dark and disturbed one here. No, I don't have a candle to you lot.
It's the rules. Yeah. It has to be something.
All right. Let's
Lots of
get back. Indeed. So, yes, you've got bodies on the ground. You've got 2 unconscious people lying on the ground as well.
Okay, let's see if these people know anything of value.
Should we start with the one that's not quite knocked out, or otherwise I can waken the
Now let's
big
You
guy
go.
and talk to him because he seemed like he was the one with the most authority.
Have you got stims? Isn't he dead?
No, he's not dead.
No,
He's
they're not
like
dead.
unconscious kind of thing. So
wish
I
he
can
was
just
dead.
I don't need to use a stim. I can just like make a medicine check to kind of bring him
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
Straightforward.
Do,
Yeah.
We
Do
also
these-
need to know. We need to
do
know
these
if there's
seats have
more.
restraints?
No.
Okay.
Do you really need them? Really?
Not really.
Yeah.
I did think so.
I can just have a scalpel to his neck when he comes to. He'll know what's up.
It's
He's not
all
meant
right.
to do that.
You do the questioning. I'll make sure that he doesn't move.
He'll do the glowering.
I guess Vazia, you're the face of the operation, so I'll let you do the talking.
Yeah.
I'll slap him around the face, bring him around, and say, "You're lucky to be alive. You can count the moments remaining in your life based on how useful you are."
Yes,
Over to you,
and,
Vazia.
Vazia will have taken the seat again and be looking very prim and proper, despite being gore covered
Splattered.
and in
Yeah.
blood.
Actually, I think that's even more terrifying. You're looking as innocent as pie and you're covered in blood going, hi. That's just vaguely disturbing. Just saying.
Now, shall we start this again, please? I do apologize, my colleagues.
My colleagues. He's still a little bit dazed. I mean, Mary rang his bell pretty well. But he's looking at you like, holy shit. Right. What the hell has darkened our doorstep? We're meant to be the baddies, but you guys are the new baddies in town. And he looks
Now-
at you. Yes, go.
And now, it seems our terms of arrangement have changed somewhat. And you are going to tell us everything you know about your little operation here.
He just gives a low rumbling laugh. There's a slight edge to madness about it. What do you want to know?
Everything.
Don't. How long
Well,
you got?
we'll
Oh.
start with the archaeologists and then move on to the ships.
And then
Perhaps a catalogue of all the ships that you have assisted in going missing.
Can you all roll me in agility?
agility.
Yeah, because
So,
the
like,
ground,
Coordination kind of thing, like, staying off.
the ground's
upright.
shaking. Yeah, the ground,
Yep.
like massive earthquake this time.
What's the difficulty?
Yeah,
Coordination.
You've got
Coordination.
agility. Yeah,
Cool.
coordination.
Cool.
I'm going to say it's 3 purple because this
Three
ground is
purple.
this ground is heaving underneath you.
All right. Anything else? Like just that? Yep. Okay.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Failure, but with 2 advantages and a
does
triumph.
that mean
So
you
that's
fall
very.
over? Yeah, I had-
Everyone succeeded except
What
for
happened there,
Dr.
Dr. Mary?
Well, I feel like I fall
That's
over and then
correct.
like do a flip and get back up again or something like that. I don't know with the triumph.
You look very cool while doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the ground does absolutely heave under your feet. Like it buckles and flexes, and the walls kind of shriek as the metal is being deformed by its activity. And most of you kind of write it out. You're heading onto the table or onto a chair or something and write it out. Mary, as you say, you go down, your feet come out underneath you, but with your triumph, you make it look almost like you're meant to do it. And you pop back up onto your feet. So if you've got a threat from that, and a couple of you have, just take a strain. Cool. And yeah, the Keshak just looks at you and laughs again. Oh, what?
Just speak, man.
We do not
If-
appear
if-
to have
if-
much time.
If you haven't figured out it's a life of death or death situation for you, literally,
No, I get it. I get it. It's just, how do
Just-
I?
just put your brain in gear and start talking.
You telling the GM that or the Kai?
Both.
We like you more than that, Naomi. Come on.
Rude.
We wouldn't be so rude to you. But your characters, yes.
Yes, because they're assholes.
Oh no, naturally is just pissed off about how the whole mission and just who the fuck are these guys? It's really fine.
It's our
whatever.
missions too. You feeling better?
No, not really.
Okay, so remind me, what was the question?
Who's
Tell
the
us about-
archaeologist?
tell us
The
about the
archaeologist.
archaeologist.
The archaeologists come here now and then to investigate the temple. They think it's some sort of fancy star temple. You just take their money They want to access it, they can. Sometimes we'll take their ships if it's something good and we can use it. Otherwise, doesn't hurt us any. They keep us. They stay out of our way, we stay out of theirs. But whatever's in there, they want to know. Tell you, there is nothing in there. We've looked through it ourselves. There is nothing in there. We can't. Anyway, no one's been able to bypass those doors.
And the ships that have gone missing in this system. Can we have an accounting of all the ones that you or your merry band are responsible for?
Actually, not many. We don't. As they
So you
say.
so you were just talking a big game.
As they say, we don't shit where we eat. This
Oh.
isn't where we ply our trade. This is where we rest and recuperate and rebuild. We usually hang around the major shipping lanes where there are rich pickings.
Right. Okay, kid. For in case that you believe in karma and the cycle and of reincarnation and whatnot, make better choices next time.
Might be next time after this, I can assure you that.
I agree with you.
No, that's ominous. I know what's going to happen now.
So if you are not responsible, do you have any insight into the disappearances?
You look over his shoulder towards where the temple would be. There is something in that that causes those ships to disappear.
Hmm.
Every now and then, for some unknown reason, portal appears over it. Anything.
No, and don't mind me. I'm just having a hysterical laugh.
Every time it happens, and if there's a ship nearby, it seems to get sucked through it. So no, we aren't responsible for that. We don't even know what causes it. It just happens. And usually it's an archaeologist's ship loitering around, or an explorer or something, because, oh, temple, must be interesting. Oh, portal, let's go explore it. Oh, shit, we're being sucked in. And then we never see from them again. Nothing to do with us.
Well, that does seem rather unfortunate for you.
Have you lost any of your ships?
None of ours are dumb enough to sit above it. We've been here long enough. We know about these portals. If we sense one starting, we're out.
So what do you see when it happens?
Just, I don't know. It's a point of light that just expands and expands, and it creates a flat disk. But apparently its gravitational pull is quite significant. Otherwise, I'm sure more ships would survive to tell the tale.
So you've never had any casualties to it. You somehow have perfect ability to avoid it, while all these unwitting ships that are not even coming necessarily very close to it in the system are.
No, they're
Okay.
above it. They're here to
But
explore the
why would
goddamn.
all the ships, this other shipping has been going missing that isn't coming here to explore the ruins, surely?
Yeah.
The list of missing ships is greater than just archaeological expeditions.
Some, as I said, some we take, some the black hole takes, some go through the system fine. The portal takes the rest. And for whatever reason, and I think it's because of all these earthquakes, more and more portals. And since now the Imperials are no longer in the system, more and more people have been coming here because they want to see what's in that temple. They want to harness what's in that temple.
So,
Okay.
so good friend, and puts put the hand in his shoulder.
No, he goes rigid.
Would you happen to have something very explosive amongst all the goodies that you have in your ships? You know, unstable cores, radioactive pirates. I don't know.
What are you going to do with those?
It's not your problem.
We've got basic armaments. Our ships are all armored.
Basic. Okay. How big are the ships?
There'll be like Millennium Falcon sort of nimble freighters, essentially with some firepower behind them.
Okay.
So he'll explain that in in better terms than I would.
So small frigate size, the smaller than frigate size.
Yeah.
Okay, carry on.
What are you scheming, Miguel? Not blowing up my temple, damn it.
But
If there's something in the temple, we want to know what it is, right? Why haven't you blown it up?
because they're bottom feeders. They
Yeah.
feed from the scraps that
Yeah,
fall
okay,
from the
alright.
sky.
We're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
archaeologists. We don't care about
Yeah,
such things.
archaeologists don't blow stuff up, except
Unless you're Lara Croft or
Yes.
Indiana Jones.
yes, but they don't exist in this. Oh no, hang on.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Kashak just falls silent. He's not trying to get away, but he's not going to sprout full stuff.
So,
How many more do you have here on this space? Other than those in the room here.
And looks around. It's about 53, maybe 55. Spread around the base or on their ships. You're going to fight them all?
Is
If we
well,
must.
is half person your field leader?
That was Morgantus.
Yeah. Don't worry about the name. It's not that relevant anymore.
He was our leader.
Ah, yeah. So would he had any valuable information?
He's been here for, I don't know, since the Imperials left. Maybe 7, 8 years.
Okay.
Ran a tight shop. So,
This way,
yes, he had the
darling.
most information of all of us about this place.
Oh well. Such an unfortunate fate.
Too bad, so sad.
Well, think of it this way, darling. You've just got yourself a promotion.
we're the
don't
boss
think
now.
so.
We killed the boss. We're the boss.
He looks at you and he can't help himself but laugh because it's absurd. You're not one of us.
No, we're not bottom feeders.
Wouldn't be running a subpar operation.
Just kick a guy when he's down.
Oh no. We kick you when you were standing high. We don't have to do that.
You just saw us operate. You know that we're not.
Like a murderers, murder hobos, a bunch of you.
Mhm.
Yep.
We were hired to.
Of course,
Figure out
because
the
the
pirates.
pirates were going to tickle us. Our bad. Our bad.
Keshak looks at you. you going to question me, let me go, or kill me? Because do one thing or the other.
Oh, listen, kid, do you think that you're in a position to take that attitude? Think it for a second. I'll give you the benefit. Perhaps we should act and make you wait for 4 hours, see how that turns out.
What do you want?
Oh, we still don't know. So sit tight, all right?
Yeah. We'll let you know. Pending.
Sit, stay.
For the time being, duct tape it to a chair.
You know what? Duct tape being what it is, I allow it to be in existence in this universe so far away.
It's duct tape. It's universal in
It's
every.
universal.
everywhere.
Yeah. It's like a sci-fi staple.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I mean, what else are holding some of those ships together?
Not much more.
Right, so we've questioned him.
Yeah.
What next? I guess we finish off the others. They clearly know nothing.
Yeah.
Not going to bother questioning them. We're wasting my time.
Actually, the one that was bisected, does he had a data pad or anything of the like?
He does have a small
Access
data
pad.
pad on him. So, all right, you're going to search through his pockets,
Yep.
which would be wet and, bloody and all that fun stuff. Although actually, it probably wouldn't because a lightsaber cauterizes, so it won't be quite so bad. But still, you're
Yeah.
still gonna have some leakage, really.
There's a little.
Yeah.
There's a little bit, but not much. Black.
So yes, you do find a data pad. You also on him is his blaster pistol. He's got a garrote. Just a couple of nice rings, but really that's about it.
I look the garrote like, what are you? Who uses this thing?
And I think Dr. Mary would say, well, they actually can be quite useful in the right situation.
How about it, Dr. Mary? It's like,
Gadriel's like
everyone
literally.
you-
I don't need it, but don't underestimate it.
Civilized.
It's all right. Look, you're fine, okay? You have it.
A souvenir. While you're doing that, I think Dr. Mary took a little scratch, so she's just going to briefly patch herself up.
Yeah.
While you're doing that.
Okay, so
Yep, easily done.
2 successes and 5 advantages. I think you pulled out the band-aid with Elsa and Anna on it and you stuck it on.
That's right.
Not all good.
so if having a look at the data pad, is it what sort of information is in it?
What sort of information's on it? So you have a full inventory of what's on the base.
Mm-hmm.
You're reading the documentation. They're actually currently packing things up. So there's an evacuation plan in effect. So what you have here,
Did it start like 10 minutes ago or something? Or?
No, it's been running for a couple of weeks. So they've been evacuating this, but you can see that the timeline has increased, like it's exponential because as the earthquakes are getting worse and worse, they're like, we have to leave.
Yep.
So their timeline has been pushed forward. So yeah, it's just equipment, it's what ships are available to ferry things, it's proposed locations for another base. Ships that have come to the area, those they've traded with, because they have provided information and access to the temple for some people who have paid for the privilege. Other ships, they've gone, ooh, shiny, I laid that one, and taken it for themselves. They've jotted down a couple of ships that have disappeared into the portals as well. Yeah, what else do you want to know?
Share the data with these guys.
I mean, correlating with the wonderfully sparse information that we got from the Republic, does that list match? Are there many ships on there that don't fit on either list, kind of thing?
No, there is some overlap on the Venn diagram. You're kind of
But
going,
what
okay.
I'm getting at, are we looking at like, most of them are kind of covered in this data, or are we sort of thinking there's some sort of third source of ships going missing if there's
No.
only a tiny number of ships accounted for in here?
Most of them are covered.
Most of them covered. Okay. Yeah. So we've sort of worked out the source of the problem. Now we've got
The
to
mystery.
see what we do about it. Yep.
Combination of pirates, temple, and black hole.
Yeah.
I say
And Star Temple.
I
You
say
say
that we blow this stupid temple. Seems to be the source of the disruption or whatever mechanisms. Honestly, this is ancient tech. It's not something that I want to go poking around. Unless
Sort of just like glance over at Gadriel's sort of holocron, just poking out of the pocket. Like, interesting.
no, that actually fell on my hands.
I didn't fall on your head.
Unless you feel the visceral need to go and explore potentially cursed ruins. I'll wait you in the ship.
I suppose I don't mind. I mean, I think the only thing is, can we guarantee that simply destroying it will reduce the threat? I guess at the very least we know it. We can report it to the Republic. It's probably the easiest way for sure.
At this stage, and given the atmospheric conditions and the physical phenomena, the best thing that we can do is mark this as a problematic lane, and this route needs to be recharted.
But if we blow up the temple, are we going to find out we'll find out what's inside, right?
Of course, like a piñata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because
Follies.
if it's that powerful, it's not going to blow up. So we're just going to blow up the building, and then
the evil spirits will come and get us.
Yeah.
Well,
Giant Death Star. We'll find out the planet is actually a space station.
Before we can do that, though, what are we going to do about the sort of 50-something other pirates that are,
I have an idea.
possibly
Blow them up.
Kill them.
Well,
fire them into the building. Attach
that
to a
is
bomb.
one idea. Yep, but
I know you.
I was thinking to do a broadcast from this terminal, advise post this, and since we have a helper, a willing helper too, he is going to confirm the voice via a live voice message. Wouldn't you agree that that's a good plan, friend?
Sure.
Now I'm talking to the captain.
You're mad.
Man, those are harsh words, dude. They wound me. They truly wound me. Anyway, better be a good actor.
Would be in your best interests, after all, to
Yes.
vacate.
So, it goes like this in Pirates. Due to the untimely death of our leader in the last earthquake, we are evacuating immediately this planet. Please go to your ships. Do not worry. We will wait until the seismic activity abates, and then we'll come back for the rest. Nobody knows that our base is here, so everything will be kept safe. Execute immediately. Get the gist, buddy?
Give me are you threatening him or persuading him?
I am pulling out the lightsaber.
So I will get you to please give me Streetwise. Actually, you know what? Screw
Coercion,
it.
wouldn't it be? Or
Coercion. Yeah. Give
Oh.
me a coercion.
Streetwise wouldn't be social. Yeah, that's like finding info.
Yeah. Coercion.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be against 3 purples, but I'm also going to give you a boost dice.
Is anybody supporting me on this one?
Yeah, if you I can flip a light side point so that you can ignore a failure if you get one.
Okay, hold on.
Because I have just kidding.
Actually, hang on. What are you wanting to get him to speak the message to them? Is that right?
Yep.
PA announcement.
I
Yeah.
mean, I probably haven't told you guys, but anyway, see what it goes. If you can't get him to do it, I'm good at impressions. Let's say.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you don't know that about Mary, or do you?
No. I just offhandedly say that I'm good at impressions.
Yes. Okay. Okay, I do have a couple of things that can work. So, coercion, you're helping, so that drops boost. And did you say 3 purple?
3.
Okay.
And 1 boost for you.
Okay. Yep, I got it. Sure, why not? Let's go like that. Okay.
I can remove 1 failure from that.
But not 2 failures.
But not 2.
2 failures and 7 advantages, though. That's just how are we going to work this one out?
I'm guessing I am recording some strain, and then there is still plenty of advantage left.
Going to be a good impression as he resists your. All right. Well, I think Dr. Mary will go. Let me handle this. Grab hold of the microphone. And rather than completely changing, I'm just going to sort of shift my voice to sound exactly like his.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take. I don't know how many of the advantages you use for strain.
2.
2. All right. So I guess I'll add 4 blue then from the.
Go for it.
And just to kind of modify my voice to sound just like his with a resilience check. Yep, no, I easily do that. So I
5
just
successes, 4
exactly
advantages, and 1 triumph.
and 1 trap. So I exactly mimic his tone of voice, and possibly get it over quite convincingly. Do you want me to roll a deception check sort of thing as well to?
Yeah, do that. But
Yeah, okay.
But
So
give, give yourself a
take an
boost.
upgrade from the
Yeah.
from that. Yeah. So yeah, I'll take. What do I have? A couple of boosts.
If you fail this, I'll laugh.
Yeah, I mean it's always possible. 3 successes, 5 advantages. Yeah, okay. So I mimic his voice
Nailed
and
it.
tell the crew to vamoose with gusto.
Yeah, you do.
And-
You succeed.
And for those in the crew, it's an uncannily perfect impression. Make of that what you will.
Hidden talents there, Doctor.
Sort of happy to oblige.
So, yes, the call has been put out to the whole area. You might hear an upbeat in background noises as, people are moving to obey. What are you going to do?
I would say let's wait for a little bit until.
Well, I mean, I guess the only thing is I wonder, like, whether there's some sort of knowledge about, I mean, geology type sort of stuff, like how safe it is to wait, whether we actually need, maybe there was some truth to our message. We need to get out of here.
Well, we do.
I
but
mean, it
not
was
not flying out at the same time as all the crooks.
Yeah, that's right. But I guess it's like, are we literally like, standing over a, pit opening up into hell or
A-
something
a
as
cal-
the thing
a
opens up.
caldera-
A
yeah,
volcano
caldera
erupting.
that is about
Yeah,
to blow.
that's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Don't want to like sit tight on that and you know.
Well, the way I'm thinking is like this is the version of wait 5 minutes and then you go to the door.
Yeah.
So
So I think we leave it there for tonight because you guys need to decide what you want to do and how you want to do it.